Our ice diving adventures continue. Here we're taking a look at the SPB421, and this is another one of the Seiko ice divers that are being released here in the fall of 2023. This is a Seiko USA model, and the dials of each three of these are inspired by some of America's most demanding cold water diving locations. You saw the books there. That's where you have your warranty and your little booklet that describes about the watch. And let's remove the foam here and the plastic bag to take a look at it. It's a pretty striking watch. This one with the blues kind of reminds me of a 68 reissue they had, but with that kind of shiny bezel on there. But the blue has got a lot more going on there on the dial. You can see the different texture on there. So this one here, you can see it's got the 3 bracelet band. All the 3 models, same watch, just different kind of colorways going on here. And there you got the buckle with the extra safety. And of course, a screw down crown here. And here you got the blue. This one's a lot more subtle. The blue is much darker than the 419. And I'll move this around a little bit so you can see it to kind of get how it looks. So this one here, the 2 other reinterpretations look to Alaska and the state's remote glacial moulins for inspiration. And the Alaskan moulins is from the French word for glacial water. So they're tunnels that skilled divers go down and explore. They're formed when the melt stream penetrates the surface on a glacier, and these natural phenomena are a way to get down to the bottom of the glacier, often 100 meters in depth. So that's what the blue is. The blue on the dial and the blue on the bezel is telling that story. So here you can see how it kind of, the dial changes in the light, and it's got such a cool texture to it. So each of these watches have a diameter of 40.5 millimeters, and of course the caliber is a 6R35 movement, and that one has a 70-hour power reserve. The watch is ISO tested, and it's engineered for ISO compliance. It's water resistant to 200 meters, and it's got the special diving suit extension for the bands. Overall, this is a good looking blue watch. It's not quite as bright and vibrant as the SPB 419, but some people don't like that kind of action, I guess. The brightness. This one's a little more subtle. It's got that hints, kind of like when you you can see the texture here. It's kind of an unappreciated dial here, but when you really look at it, it's got a lot going on with the texture, and then the way the lighter blue goes off the darker blue, almost kind of like when you're looking into the water, or in this case, those glacier holes that Seiko was inspired by to create this watch. This is a US edition, so that means it's based on the US market, so that's where you can get this series. So you can see that texture there as I'm moving it back and forth in the light. This is a 65 reissue, so we've done a lot of these, so you can see the size of the watch. It's really kind of an ideal size. It's not too big. It doesn't get clunked around when you're running around on the boat and everything. The 65 is a good overall watch here, and you know, size feels just right, you know. And my wrist is a 7.5-inch wrist, so you guys can get an idea. So look a little bigger if you had a smaller wrist, and a little larger for a little smaller for those with larger wrists. Yeah. Lost train of thought. Sorry, guys. So the thickness of it is 13.2 millimeters. And of course, the watch has the stainless steel with the super hard coating. That is the cases and the watch band as well. Here we got all three models here. This one here is the one we're going to talk about next in the next video. That's the SPB423, and we'll get into that kind of glacier watch. That's the one we were discussing today, the SPB421, and the bright blue one on the side is the SPB419. So I split it up so in case you guys, you know, had your heart set on one particular watch, you didn't have to watch about all the other watches. So you can just pick that particular video in the series that you like, and then you got a little bit here at the end so you can compare all three next to each other. And here we got in the dark, beautiful Lume as always with Seiko. You know, you would think I wouldn't have to do the videos in the dark room, but it's just kind of cool to see them light up, and how great the Lume is on these watches. And as I mentioned in other videos and stuff before, it does look much better in person sometimes, the Lume, and this is one of those cases where it feels a little darker in the video than when I was looking at it in real life. I would like to take the time to thank you all for watching this video. I really appreciate it. You know, if you get a chance, take a look at this watch. We've got them available on our website at depalas.com. Thank you. Have a good one. Goodbye.